Hey everybody, Matthew Armstrong here on day 67 of this 100-day financial freedom challenge. And do you know why more people don't transform? Why, one of the biggest issues why people don't transform their lives and become a grander version of who they really are? Because most people are just living a routine. They're just living a routine day to day to day to day to day, and nothing much really changes unless things happen in the outer environment. Kids happen, they grow up, and things like that happen. But nothing really changes out of the ordinary. People just go through life with the same worldview. Their worldview never really shifts or evolves. Their belief systems never really evolve. Most people have the same belief system in their 20s as they do in their 50s, 60s, whatever. Their whole worldview hasn't changed. And a lot of people think, well, so what? Well, that's normal, right? Well, it's not that it's normal, it's that it's common. That's the common way, but it's not natural. It's not actually natural for humans to do that. Humans are on this planet to evolve, and once we get that, that's when life becomes. We receive another level of fulfillment in life when we realize that we're here for something more than just to have that same routine day in, day out with no growth, no expansion. We are here to grow. We're here to grow, and we're here to learn. And when we can get that, then life becomes quite amazing. When we can get that, we're here to learn, we're here to grow, and to maybe question the status quo, question the beliefs, question what's going on around us, question what we've been told. For example, here's a strange one, but growing up, quite often our mother, or generally our mother or whoever said, be careful of that, you'll poke your eye out. Whether it's a stick or something sharp, be careful with that, you'll poke your eye out with a stick. How can you poke your eye out with a stick? We just take for granted that, okay, yes, there's a stick and you can poke your eye out with that. But when you actually really think about it, because we just take that for granted generally, that you can poke your eye with a stick. But the chances are, if you get poked in the eye of a stick, your eye's going to go in, not out. The stick's going to go in and it's going to poke your eye inwards. Your eye isn't going to come out. You might be able to poke your eye down and maybe out through your nose, but you can't poke your eye out. Right? So, it might seem like a strange one, but there's so many sayings and so many things that people believe that when you actually look at them and take a step back and observe them and just see them for what they are, quite often we've been told things, we believe things in life that just are ridiculous. And it's only when we start to question these things, like the thing about the stick. You can poke your eye with a stick, really? How does that work then? The stick goes in, but where's your eye come out? Just doesn't work, right? And so again, might seem like a silly example, but it's just, that's the way it is. There's plenty of them in the world, right? So, where's all this going? All this is going is that I'm just saying to you, just become aware. The only lack in the world is a lack of awareness. That's all. The only lack in the world is a lack of awareness. So, I mentioned it before. There's a big lie saying there's not enough. There's not enough this for people, there's not enough money, there's not enough food, there's not enough water. There's plenty for everyone. The only lack is awareness. The only lack is the awareness of it. And how we can create it and where we can get it from and things like that, whatever it is we need. And I know that can bring up alarm bells and people who go, oh, but there isn't enough water in the world. There isn't enough food. Right? There isn't enough money to go around. There is. There absolutely is. There's enough of those three things. The three things that people think there's not enough of in the world. People think there's a lack of money, a lack of food, and a lack of water. There's not. You've just been sold a lie if you believe that. There's plenty. There's plenty for everyone. Even people in Africa and various third world countries. There is enough for everyone. Sure, droughts happen, the weather does funny things sometimes. But there is enough for everyone. All it takes is a bit of innovation, a bit of creativity, and there is enough for everyone. And to have this belief, or to at least be open to this concept, we'll start to bring in to our lives things that will show us these truths. Because if we're closed off to things, if we're closed off, if we're going around our life thinking that there's not enough money for everyone, therefore we want to not take money from someone else, so we want to be altruistic or whatever, so then we don't make enough money for ourselves. Because we don't want to make too much money, because we think in our brain, well, if I'm making too much money, then I must be taking it from somebody else. Somebody else must have less. If I'm making more than I need, somebody else is going to have less. A lot of people have this belief, and a lot of people, that's why a lot of people don't make the income that they deserve or that is their value, is because they sabotage themselves, because they think that if they make more money, someone else is going without. And that's just not true. That's just a lie, a virus in the mind that the human race, much of the human race, has been programmed with. So, it's this sort of stuff that stops us in life. It is the mindset, like I'm talking through this whole video series. It's our mindset, and it's having disempowering beliefs like that, and being in denial about who we truly are, what we're capable of. Most people are totally in denial of where they are in their life right now. Where are you in your life right now? Just just check it out. Where am I? Most people go, oh, no, everything's fine, just, don't want to focus on that, no, everything's just cool. But, because they don't want to focus on things that are uncomfortable to actually do the things that they know they need to do. Because here's the difference between successful and unsuccessful people in the world. Unsuccessful people just aren't prepared to do the things that they don't feel like doing, Where successful people will make themselves do things even when they don't want to do it. Successful people will make themselves do things even when they don't want to do it. Right? That's it. That's the thing. And there's just stuff coming in and just coming out right now. But I think it is transformational energy. And a friend of mine said to me, he wrote me an email the other day, he said, look, why don't you just make 1 minute videos? These videos are pretty long. He says, my attention span doesn't go that long. If you just make 1 minute videos and just put them out. So I'm thinking, like, how's the 1 minute bit? How am I going to, transmit this transformational energy, which is what I'm doing right now? How am I going to do that in a 1 minute video? Okay, everybody, here's your wealth tip for today. Your wealth tip for today is write down your highest priority action steps and go out and do them. Okay, until next time, au revoir. Actually, that was pretty good. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe yeah. Maybe I'm open to that now. I was a little bit close to it when I first heard it. Maybe, okay, I'm open to it now. Maybe I'll make. Okay, next series is going to be 1 minute videos. It's going to be 100 1 minute videos. Look out for them. Got another few of these to make first. Okay. So have a bit of fun with things. Have a bit of fun with life. Don't take things too seriously. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Be open. Be conscious. Be aware. Like I said, the only lack in the world is awareness. As soon as you become aware, then you start seeing things that you never saw before, and you start to realize that there is enough money, there is enough food, there is enough water. Yeah? And once you start to open up to that concept, even if you don't understand how there is, even if you have belief systems that are to the contrary of that, we transform by letting go of our old belief systems, by letting go of our old world view. By going, I'm open. I'm open to receive new energy. I'm open to new concepts, new ideas, and a new paradigm for living. And when you can say that, then you'll start to really take on what it is you need to take on, and you'll start to do the things that you might not feel like doing, you might not want to do. That's going to bring you to the place of success and fulfillment, because really what is success? Success is fulfillment, and we get fulfilled by being productive and creating things and progressing and learning and growing in our lives. That's how we do it. Okay? So what I'd like you to do right now is click on the link below this video and join our team and create financial freedom with us. That's your only thing for today you need to do right now, is click on that link, join our team, get on the path of financial freedom. You don't need to understand everything about it. Just take each step and things will start to become apparent as you go. You don't need to see the whole way. You just need to trust. You just need to trust and make decisions, because it's impossible to make a wrong decision, right? Indecisiveness, that's suffering. Being indecisive, that's just suffering. You know, when I'm with people who are indecisive, I can see them going from one thing to the other, and they're actually suffering. Right? When you can be just decisive and just make decisions here, there, make a decision. That's empowering. Even if the decision doesn't turn out to be favourable in the short term, you learn something from it. And then you make another decision based on your learning, another decision. And the most successful people in the world are the ones that make decisions quickly. And don't get disappointed by their results or by their fruits, who just learn from them and realize that life is about learning and about growing and about expanding and about giving and receiving and all the other cool stuff. Okay, so make sure you tune into the next video and click on the link below, join our team, and I'll see you next time.